Okay, so I've decided to pick Der Aufstieg, an animated advertisement created in 1926 by Walter Ruttmann and Julius Pinschewer. Der Aufstieg stands for the climb, and it was set to be advertised at the Phoebus Palace Cinema. And the main aim of this animation was basically to promote health and wellness, to get out of a depression, and essentially bounce back from this symbolic representation of World War I, used to depict depression, violence, destruction, and an overall feeling of defeat after the Treaty of Versailles essentially imposed major strict governmental policies over the Germans. Essentially, when I first came across this animation, I originally had no clue that such a colorful and psychedelic avant-garde piece of art was actually an advertisement at its time. This animation advertised Gesoli, which was for its time the biggest Weimar Republic-era trade fair in Berlin. But there's so much more symbolism than just a depiction of war and depression. For example, the snake. You see, snakes were used by Allied forces to represent Germany around World War I as a dangerous threat to the world. And as you see, Gesoli is destroying that image. And also, after he defeats the snake, as you can see here, he's getting more healthy, he's getting well. This all just goes upward and upward throughout the animation. Now, let's talk further about how the use of motion is used to drive emotions for the viewer. Essentially, there's a lot of upward motion creating a sense of happiness, which can be also used to symbolize a better and healthier life. This also relates to the title itself, translating to The Climb. The climb is both literal and symbolic. Literal in the sense of the animation, visually ascending with shapes, lines, and motion, all moving upward, creating a sense of a rising momentum. It also ends with boxing and acrobatics, which really contrasts the intro heavily. And in terms of designing an advertisement, this really succeeds in the sense of, well, how it suggests going somewhere better, essentially Gesoli, which subtly transfers to the brand or venue which is being promoted, but also it's supposed to say, hey, viewer, you should feel better. After all of this horrible stuff just happened, you need to get up and bounce back, essentially. And it's done really beautifully.